My Leinster moment is the 1996 Leinster semi-final versus Dublin. We had beaten Kilkenny in the first round, and I suppose we were going into the game as very much hot favourites. Unfortunately, at the start of the game, we were lucky not to give away a goal. I think Eamon Morrissey, a great save from Fitzy, and Dublin got a point or two, and then they got the goal. We were under a little bit of pressure. We didn't start well. Maybe after the Kilkenny match we went into it, probably not in the right frame of mind, but we started to play a bit better then around the middle of the first half. I got on the end of a long ball in from Story and went around Sean Power and managed to get the goal, so I think that gave us a bit of a spark back into life. I suppose 28 years ago I knew then I was going to be running in the local election, so the finger salute was vote number 1 for Garry Laffan.
Well, Martin Story played a ball down that was meant for Tom Dempsey, but Garry Laffan was out there, hungry, hunting for the ball, hungry for a goal, hunting for a goal, and he got one.
Then a minute later then I was fouled for a penalty, and Damien came up and stuck in the top of the net, and from there we tagged on another couple of points. And look, I suppose the reality of it was once we got a little bit ahead, it took the sting out of the Dublin team. They were very strong at the time. I think if I'm right, I think they had a couple of Kilkenny players, Eamon Morrissey and Shiner Brennan, so you know, they were coming in to try and do a banana skin on us, but lucky enough we got over the line. From my own point of view, I suppose I was poor in my own mind against Kilkenny in the first round. That was my probably say it was my senior debut, and Pat Dwyer, I was in front for every ball, but Pat used to get a stick in and touch it 5 yards left or 5 yards right, but the bottom line is I wasn't getting it in my hand, and I was taken off early in play, so you know, it was a big game for me, and really I was trying to prove to myself and prove to Liam Griffin in the backroom team that I was still good enough to be on the team. So thankfully we got over the line, and sure, as the fella says, the rest is history.
Garry Laffan goes for a score and lift Wexford again. Well taken by Garry Laffan.